Hi, I'm Christine Mentz, also known as Miss Tickle. I'd like to show you a really cool design for graduation. Now you're going to say, graduation is over a month ago. That's okay, you'll be ready for next year. Any case, this design was inspired by Sparkles or Corinne, and I'm not sure how she does it, but I'm going to show you how I do it. And this is the little graduation design that I'm going to show you. We need a black 260, a yellow smiley face, a piece of a black 260, and a piece of cardboard. And this is a white 260 to use as the tassel. There are two ways to do this. One way is a little bit more complicated, and I can't do it by myself. I need an extra pair of hands, but I'll show you how it's done, and maybe you can handle it. First I want to do is make the tassel. The tassel is just a 260 with a little puff of air, and you bring that to the end, up the way to the end, and I tie it right at the end of the balloon, right at the end of the ball. Tie that there. And then the rest of the balloon, to take the air out, I just stretch it out. Woo, and it turns into a ribbon. Tie a knot at the end of that. Following this step, take a piece of cardboard, about 6-inch square. I've already pierced a hole through it. And you run your white balloon through the hole. There you go. Now, as I was saying, the way that's a little bit more complicated, you press the nozzle of the white balloon into the nozzle of the black balloon, you grab it at the end, twist it to make a donut, and then if you have help, somebody can help you and tie a knot around this raisin here. But since I'm by myself, I had to figure out a way to do this that was a little easier. So what I've done is I take a 260, and I only need a little piece of it and just a little bit of air. I think I'm going to put my glasses on. That's going to help me to see the end of the balloon. I'll take a new one. It'll be a lot easier. All right, here we go. So take a black 260, and I just need a little bit of air. And I want to make a little donut. So you probably need about, I don't know, 6 inches of air to make a donut out of it. Tie that up. And tie both ends together. Tie them up real nice and tight, and now you've got your little donut. Cut off both ends, and my scissors are right here. So now you've got your little round piece. I use these glue dots. I think I got these from Continental Sales or maybe LA Rocks, but they're extremely sticky. So what I do is I just rip off the ribbon and then apply it directly on the donut, one on each side. You have to hold the glue dot, and I'm telling you, this stuff is very, very sticky. One on each side. There we go. And then I take my my little cardboard piece with the ribbon, and I run it through, and just pull it nice and straight. Make sure it's straight in the middle. Once those glue dots stick, they stick. And I just press that down. So you see this is nice and tight. And I pull out the tassel and stuff the nozzle right in the middle. So there you have the little cap. Then I take a 260, I blow it almost all the way to the top, give it a good stretch. I first start off with a twist the nozzle end, near twist, give it a good squeeze to soften it, another ear twist. Oh, black balloons are so sticky. I switch it out again, and then I bring the ends together, and I leave about as much as the twist that I've already done. Give it a good pinch, and then twist. Noisy balloon. There's a twist. Tie that into the end. I've got my wand and I've got my neck brace here for my Smiley balloon. My Smiley balloon, not too big, I've got big hands, but you can see how much I've blown it. Didn't fully inflate it, otherwise it's just too heavy. And I tie that in real snug inside the wand. Stick its head right there. And then again, I'm going to need some more glue dots. So I will rip off 2 glue dots from the tape. And you can see how they're teeny little pieces of glue. And I put one on top of each side of his head and just hold it down with the tip of my nail, one on each side, so that the little cap doesn't flop around too much. There you go. You've got your little glue dots right on top of the head. And then I check out his face, and I want to make sure that the back end, the end with the knot, is behind his face, because once this is on there, you can't turn it around. And I just pop it on there, give it a good squeeze. Again, my balloons are soft, so I'm not worried that they're going to pop. And if you find that you've got an edge that you don't want to see, just stick a piece of glue dot back in there. And here you have it. These make excellent gifts for graduation. I think they're pretty cute, and thank you, Corinne, for this design. Bye-bye.